This is a about a 10% grade right here. So it's doing 20. It's doing full speed. It shows indicated 22. The actual is I think 21 or 20 and a half. So this thing is the speedometer on this is about 1 mile or 1.5 miles optimistic. So yeah, so it went up at full speed pretty much at 10% grade. That's pretty good. And the battery is mostly charged. It's not 100% charged. I think it's probably, it's close to 100%, but it's not quite there. It's like probably, I'm guessing like 95 to, it's at least 95% full, or at least where I started anyways. But probably closer to like maybe 98, 99, but not quite 100%. So yesterday I just took the tires off and the tube out so I could remount the wheel where the L valve is, where the valve comes out, so that way I can fit the air chuck on the compressor. Otherwise I wasn't able to fit the air chuck on the compressor, so I wasn't able to pump it up with the compressor. I did that, and I also put in Stan snow tube. I put in 1 ounce of Stan snow tube on each tube, 1 ounce in the front, 1 ounce in the rear. So that will take care of whatever punctures, little punctures I have. Stan snow tube works really well. Personally, I think it's the best sealant on the market. I've used a bunch of different types, but the Stan snow tube seems to work the best. And they were the originator. I mean, there was slime. Slime has been around before Stan snow tube, but slime doesn't work that good, in my experience. But the Stan snow tube, man, works really well. So the speed I'm going at is definitely faster than a bicycle speed. Maybe if the bicycles were going at a higher rate, they might go faster, but if they just going at normal rate, I think I'm faster. So if they were in a group being competitive with each other, they're definitely would go faster than this rate. So this time here is probably at least 10%, maybe a little more than 10%, maybe 12% grade. But this section is probably only 10%. So we're coming up to a steeper section in a little bit. So this road I'm taking, this is my normal commute. I usually commute on this road, usually on a motorcycle. So I know this road very well. I've been commuting on this road for the last 10 years on a motorcycle. So again, I know this road very well. Okay, this part right here is where it gets a little steeper. So this is probably getting into the maybe 12% grade. So it dropped down to 19. So again, this is indicated. It dropped down to 19, back to 20. It's leveling out a little bit. Back to 22. Here's a cyclist. He's probably going up at about maybe 4 miles an hour. At least when I ride up this thing, I go up at 4 miles an hour. So I'm dropping down to 18, 17, 16, 15. So this part is probably maybe 13, 14% grade, maybe even as high as 15% grade. So now I'm dropping down to 14 indicated, 13 even, 13, 14, back to 14. Okay, now it's going back up again, 15, 16. Alright, I think I lost one power bar. Nope, I did it. Yeah, I did. So there's 5 power bars altogether. I'm down 1 bar, but I'm climbing. Usually these bars here, they're based on the voltage. They're not actually based on the actual power. They just kind of figure, okay, whatever voltage, approximately voltage is going to be approximately that many bars. How it works is when you're climbing, it uses a lot of power, so it drops the voltage down. So that's why it reads 4 bars instead of 5. But probably once it levels out, or if I go downhill, the 5th bar might come back. Okay, it's leveling out. It looks like that 5th bar is, nope, 5th bar is still not there. Okay, back to 22. Oh, it just dropped down to 3 bars. 3 bars. Yep, 3 bars. We're almost at the top, at a quarter mile maybe. Yeah, it's 3 bars right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to this crest. This is only like about halfway up. This is not even halfway up actually. Right here where I'm getting to, where the stop sign is around, I think, around 1,500 feet or so, maybe 1,600 feet. The top is actually around 3,500 feet. So I'm not gonna go to the top. I'm gonna go down the other side because I want to go down it and up it, because it's the steepest section of this whole road. I want to see how well it does in that section. Let's pull over real quick. So yeah, so I'm down to 3 bars. And as you can see, I'm in sports mode, the highest mode. So I'm down to 3 bars. I'm gonna go down this section over here. This section is very steep. The next like mile and a half, it's really steep. It's probably like this grade down here is the steepest section is probably closer to like 20% grade, I think. So I'm gonna be using the regen brake for sure. So let's see how it goes. So now I'm just coasting as much as I can, and I think there's a little bit of regen because it's not really letting me coast. Just a little bit of regen, and I'm going to use a little bit of regen as well to keep myself at about 20 miles an hour. Man, the regen is so strong. Even going down the steepness, I barely touched the brake lever to activate the regen, and I can shift. It shifts my weight forward, so I have to lean back. Whoa, shit, man, that regen is so strong. That's what people are talking about. They say, oh, it's too much, it's too grabby, and it is too grabby. But the good thing about that regen being that strong is that going down a steep hill, a 20% incline downwards, it still regen brakes, and it doesn't need to use the mechanical brakes. So it's pretty safe in that regards, in keeping your speed under control. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of grabby. It's like it doesn't. It's not as smooth. The regen braking is not very smooth. It's like it's very off and on. Man, it's sketchy because the regen is so strong that it's throwing my weight forward, and you can see it too. You can see, you see the shift in my body. Jeez, strong. Okay. So it looks like I got 4 bars back. 4 bars back. Yeah, I got 4 bars back. Let's see how it does when I get down to the bottom. If it's still 4 bars or not. Whoa, shit. And this regen is so strong that it's throwing my weight forward so pretty abruptly. Ooh, my leg's getting tired from keeping the weight back. Man, this regen, when you barely touch it, it's like it wants to just stop. It doesn't want to like slow down and maintain a speed. It just wants to like stops you pretty quickly. Yeah, so it's pretty sketchy because of that. So Hover-1 definitely needs to improve on that, So apparently the next batch, because this scooter is the first batch, so the next batch that they're coming out with, they're gonna improve that. I wish they had some kind of. I wish they're able to do some type of like a firmware update or something like that. All right, we're pretty much at the bottom now. Hi there. All right, that's pretty much at the bottom, or at least the bottom of the stick section. I'm back to 4 bars. That downhill gave me that bar back. Gave me 1 bar back. So I'm gonna go down a little bit further before I turn around. I kind of want to go up the mountain, but they actually don't let you. They don't let electric bikes, e-bikes, and scooters up that thing. recent rains we had lately filled up most of the reservoirs. They're not completely full, but they're very full. Alright, looks like I'm back down to 3 bars. Jesus. So I pumped my tires up to like 50 psi, so they're a little bit firm, a little bit hard. I should leave them at like, I don't know, maybe like 30 psi, 40 psi at the most. It would be better, but I think I'm at 50. Dam for the reservoir. So yeah, it looks pretty full. It looks like within 5 feet of being full. So still at 3 bars. The cool thing about this scooter is that it doesn't let you coast. When I was going downhill right there, it let me get to my max speed, but it didn't really let me go past much max speed. It's like when it's like wanting to speed up and go past max speed, it would actually regen brake a little bit and slow it down and to maintain that max speed. So that's actually kind of good. That's a lot safer. Like if I compare it to any of my other scooters, like my Xiaomi 365 Pro or my Go Tracks, any of my Go Tracks I have, when you go downhill steep, it will just go all the way, like it will go like freaking 30 plus miles an hour if you let it. But this one doesn't. This one just maintains the max speed that is limited at. So that's good. That's actually a good thing. It's a lot safer that way, but also it regens automatically basically, and so you don't have to do anything for it to regen. On your left. now we're going downhill. We're going downhill, and it's maintaining 22 on the speedometer. I can actually feel it really lightly regen braking to maintain the speed instead of letting the scooter go faster. So I can feel it. So that's pretty cool. I like that. It makes it very safe. So here's the steep section. See how much. I'm not gonna touch the brakes to see if it accelerates or see if it increases speed or it maintains that speed. You know, I can feel it going slightly faster, but I can feel it regenerating as well. So it's still maintaining the speed. So that's good. That's really good. So yeah, so I like this. I think this Hover-1 Max is kind of like the poor man's. It's kind of like the poor man's Apollo Go. So Apollo just recently came out with a new scooter called Apollo Go. It's also a dual motor, and I think that one could get up to actually 30 miles an hour, I believe. You can go pretty fast. It has suspension too. It has front and rear suspension. Dual motor, and it's pretty strong. And I haven't ridden it personally, but you know, just looking at the reviews. But that scooter is you know, it's over $1,000. You know, it's like I think that scooter costs about $1,200, somewhere around there. I think it's $1,200, like $11.99 or something like that. So this scooter here is basically 1/3 the price. You know, obviously it has no suspension, and it doesn't do 30 miles an hour. But you know, the dual motor, it climbs really well, descends well, it's very controlled. So in that regard, it's good. Also, the Apollo Go, I think has the same size tires, maybe. Actually, I think these tires are 8.5. The Apollo Go is, I believe, 9 inch. So about half an inch bigger tires in diameter. So I'm still at 3 bars. I mean, we're going downhill, so it shouldn't really use much juice. When I turn around at the intersection and go back that steep hill, we'll see how it does. Yeah, so because the tire pressure is over pressurized, it's a pretty rough ride. I can feel it. I can feel it in my feet. And I'm wearing barefoot shoes. You know, if you know what I'm talking about, barefoot shoes. They're shoes with like no padding, no midsole. It's just an outsole only. Outsole and really thin with 0 drop. So there's no cushion on it. So I can feel every little bump and I can feel all the vibrations. Alright, I'm coming up to the intersection pretty soon where I'm going to turn around. Actually, this whole time I don't have the headlights on. I'm going to turn on the headlights. I forgot to turn on the headlights. So that way it's a little safer. People can see me better. Alright, here's the intersection where I'm going to turn around. Actually, I'm going to go a little bit further. I'm going to go all the way down to the church. Actually, no, I'm not. Yeah, actually, no, I am. Let me go down to the church. I'll turn around when I get to the church. Man, my legs are really sore right now. I don't usually ride a scooter this long. I usually only ride for like maybe a mile or so at the most. Oh, we're down to 2 bars. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna turn around right here. So this is the church. This is the tail end of the church right here. Let's see. Okay, I'm down at. I went back up 3 bars because I stopped but when I was still going, it was 2 bars. So turn around and let's go back up again. So yeah, so it's 2 bars. Hopefully, I think it has enough to climb up the steep climb. But I think that's about it though. But after that, it's downhill. So I'm not too worried about it. I think overall this whole that where I turned it around with there from where I started was probably about I think 7 miles, maybe 8 miles. For sure it's 7 miles I think. At least that much, if not 8 miles. So this whole trip, round trip, is gonna be about 15 miles. And this scooter is, I think they say it has over 20 miles, like 24 miles or 25 miles or something like that. But that's at a lower speed though. There. So that 24 miles or whatever it is at a lower speed setting. Right now I have the highest speed setting, so it's faster. So that means it wastes, uses more power. Well, I can feel the regen braking right there. bad thing about this scooter is that it's not waterproof at all. There's no waterproofing, there's no O-rings on anything. So it's not waterproof at all. So you have to be very mindful of that. I think that's one of the reasons why they able to keep the price so low. You know, like I said, I had taken the tires off when I did that. I took one of the cover off on the motor, on the wheel, and there was no O-ring at all. Because like on the Go Tracks and the Xiaomi, if you take it apart, there's actually an O-ring in there. So those things are actually, they have a certain amount of waterproofing, or not. I shouldn't say waterproofing. I should say water resistance. It has a certain level of water resistance. This one has no water resistance whatsoever. There's no O-rings at all. Oh man, I'm down to 1 bar now. That's not good. As long as I have enough to get up that climb, the steep climb, I'm okay. Maybe I turn off my headlight then. Turn off the headlight to no, I turn off the headlight when I go up the steep section. Oh, back to 2 bars. Back to 2 bars. I'm actually kind of nervous if I'm going to make it up that steep section or not. If I make it up the steep section, I think I'm okay, because it's all downhill from there. But if I can't, then I just have to walk, you know, because that steep section is actually 1 mile, and it's like 1.2 miles. The steep section is. Oh man, it's losing power here. That wasn't very steep and it lost power. Man, it's going slow. Whew. 1 bar left. 1 bar left, going slow. Let me turn off the headlights. Yeah, as long as I have enough to get up to the top of this coming incline, I'm okay. Yeah, otherwise, because at the bottom of the incline to the top, it's 1.2 miles. So basically, just under 1.25 miles. So hopefully I don't have to walk up that thing. That would totally suck. At this power setting, because it's so low, it might not have enough power to push me up. So it might have, yeah, it might not have enough power to push me up. I might have to zigzag. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Yeah, I don't think I have enough power. Alright, so this is the bottom of the climb. So now we have a 1.2 mile steep climb up. So we'll see how it does. It's at 1 bar right now. Oh my god, it's getting slow. Let me zigzag. Or maybe not. Oh my god, it's slowing really slow. So the zigzagging is a bicycle trick. Bicyclists do this to when they climb steep hills. Here, a car behind me. So basically, I'm going at a bicycle pace right now. If I was on a bicycle, I don't even think I could go this fast. At this steep climb, I think on a bicycle I could probably only do 4 miles an hour. Or actually, this is a road, so I usually climb. I ride mountain bike, so at this steepness, for sure, on a mountain bike, on the dirt, it's for sure 4 miles an hour. But on pavement, you're usually able to go 1 to 2 miles an hour faster. But no, again, this is pretty steep though. So, well, it's making it the whole time. Oh, at a bicycle speed. Oh my god. I feel like I could start kicking it. Oh my god, it's now the battery light is flashing, it's blinking. Oh, come on. It's blinking. I don't think I have enough to get up. Come on, another 100 yards or so. It's gonna level out and then become steep again, but come on, damn it. It's blinking. Okay, maybe it was a bad idea to use the headlights, and also a bad idea to go as far as I did. I should have just went to the bottom of this hill and turned around. I think I would have had enough power if I only went to the bottom of this hill and turned around. Now I'm kicking it. Give it a little bit of extra boost. It still wanted to go. It's still pushing forward. I can feel it. I can feel the motor pushing forward, but it just doesn't have the juice. But kicking it like this, it's helping. I'm actually able to go 7 to 8 miles an hour. Without kicking it, it was only doing like 4 miles an hour. Ooh, that was tiring. Oops. Almost another 50 yards or so. It's gonna level out. Oh, I wasn't expecting to get a workout today. Shit. Oh shit, not another 50 yards, another 100 yards. Oh man, I'm too tired. I'm about to get off and walk. Okay, let's level it out a little bit. But the power is so weak. Oh shit. Power so weak that someone's showing 6 miles an hour. Okay, I have to walk. I couldn't take it anymore, too tired. So I have I think I'm a little past halfway. So where I leveled out was about halfway. Whew. Whew. Shit. At least it's enough power for it to push itself. So right now I have it on cruise control at 3 miles an hour. So at least I don't have to push the scooter. This is a heavy scooter. I think it's like 45 pounds around there. It's a lot of weight. That's how much a downhill mountain bike weighs. About 45 pounds. Or a e-mountain bike weighs about that much. Actually, e-mountain bike weighs a little more. A little over 50 pounds, I think. Well, it depends. If it's one of the lighter ones, it's under 50. It's even under 40, those really light ones. Under 40s. But the heavier e-mountain bike weighs over 50. The full size, full power, big battery ones. Oh. I don't know if I'm gonna have batteries in the camera or not. My camera usually lasts about an hour on the batteries. So I think it's probably about an hour right now. So the camera's probably gonna die soon. Oh, I'm almost to the top. Another quarter mile, I think. Oh my God. Camera just ran out of batteries. watching.